Hello everybody, welcome to Low Recoil's first video. I figured we start our first video by shooting a nice Mossberg Maverick 88 in 12 gauge. This Mossberg Maverick 88 is a 20-inch barrel, 7+1 capacity. Now this does also have the Surefire Polytac flashlight here on the side. Now, if you have chosen to use a 12 gauge shotgun for home defense, it is very important that you know with your shotgun and the defensive ammunition of your choosing, how far you can shoot that round out of your shotgun and still get 100% of your rounds on target. So, in any self-defense situation, it is important that you are accurate as well as you are accountable for every single projectile that leaves the muzzle of your firearm. Especially with a 12 gauge shotgun, to have 100% confidence of all of your rounds hitting your target. You know, with a shotgun, you shoot typically more than one projectile per trigger pull. Now, unless you're shooting slugs, right? This is 9 pellet buckshot. This is the defensive ammunition I've chose. It does not say double aught buck. I'm pretty sure it's number 1 buck or something like that. Either way, today what I've done is I've set up a target and we're going to be shooting at different distances and know my limitation for my shotgun with this ammo. Meaning I will have all hits on target out to a certain known distance. So today I've set up a target at 15 yards and we're going to see the patterning with my shotgun and my defensive ammunition, and why I think you, if you have chosen a shotgun for self-defense or home defense, you also need to go do this test and find out how far you can get all of your projectiles reliably 100% of the time on target and know that distance. Now, if that distance is shorter than the longest distance you are willing to fire in a home defense situation, maybe you have a large backyard, maybe you have land, maybe you have a 50-yard hallway, who knows, right? So we're not going for maximum effective distance where I'm always guaranteed at least one shot. I'm going for maximum safe shooting distance where I get 100% of the pellets hitting the target. Alright, so enough said, let's get shooting and see the results. And for the sake of consistency, I'm going to be firing 2 shells per distance, because shooting it just one time, right, your spread can vary just a little bit. So in order to get a more accurate pattern of my firearm, I'll be shooting 2 rounds per distance. Okay, so this is my target here at 15 yards. And as we can see, we got 18 impacts, which means we have 100% accountability for every round we've sent down towards our target. So I'm going to push this back. We're going to go 20 yards. All right, this is my target here at 20 yards. And I have 100% accountability of all my pellets. So now I'm going ahead and push back this target to 25 yards. Now, as I start coming up to the target, I can already tell I have a couple of pellets outside of the body. Now we're moving up to a head. I just did a count of all of my impacts at 25 yards. There were 16 out of 18 pellets on target. All right, so now I know with my Mossberg Maverick 88 20-inch barrel shooting this Fiocchi Defensive Dynamics defensive round, I can go no farther than 25 yards without starting to run the possible risk of not all of my pellets hitting on target. So I recommend, right, if you have a shotgun for home defense, you go out, grab your shotgun and your defensive ammo. It could be different for you. You can have a 28-inch hunting shotgun and you can have a full choke and you probably have a tighter pattern, you know, or you can have a Mossberg 590 Shockwave. All I'm saying, it is your responsibility to go to the range, practice with your firearm, become efficient and effective, following all the rules of gun safety, but find out how far you can shoot your self-defense loads out of your shotgun without running the risk of possibly missing and hitting, who knows, something other than your intended target. All right, guys, enjoy, stay safe, keep shooting.